981, come on, 81, left, look.
Redlands East Valley on Friday night at University of Redlands Stadium beat the Mission Viejo Diablos 10-7. Viejo, a traditional powerhouse in Orange County, came up here confident of the win, but Redlands East Valley sent them home with a loss. Here with Coach Bruich, congratulations first of all,
Thank
Coach.
you very much, thank you.
Has to be one of the biggest wins ever in the history of Redlands East Valley.
As we said last week, if we could pull it off, it would be the biggest win. To beat a nationally ranked team, a state ranked team, just a powerhouse. To beat them, it really made a statement for us, and we couldn't be more excited.
It was a defensive struggle right from the beginning. Defense against defense. How do you feel you fared? I mean, obviously you won the game, but when you broke down film, when you looked at it, how did your top-ranked defense step up to be able to win this game?
We made plays when we were supposed to, and our kids sold out. I mean, they left every ounce of effort they had, they left on the field. It was amazing to watch. I mean, watching it live was great, and then to see it on film and to be able to slow it down and go, wow, look at that kid. Wow, look at that kid. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Offensive side, you had some good drives. At the end, you weren't able to capitalize other than the field goal. What happened on offense this week? It looked like you pretty much controlled them in the first half, and then the second half you were sort of pushed back against the goal line.
I think you just basically said it. I think our skill kids didn't play very well. I think that we could have got a lot more out of them, except for our quarterback. I mean, he graded 91%. He played pretty well. But I don't think that the other skill kids rose to his level. I think our offensive line played well. We had some things going in the first half. The second half, our first drive we had going, we took about 7 minutes off the clock, and then we threw an interception. And then after that, to be honest, we had 3 possessions, and all of them we were playing a field position game and a clock management game at that point. I mean, we didn't really have much that we could have done. We weren't going to throw the ball and, basically risk a pick, when our defense had played so well.
Wonderful. So you beat Mission Viejo. You skyrocketed in the rankings. Max Preps has you as 2 in the whole state. LA Times has you as 9 in the whole state. So you jump up quite a bit. You're getting ready to go into CBL now this week. How do you go in and keep the same momentum you've had through these 5 games? Do you feel like there's going to be any sort of letdown or anything like that?
I hope not. I mean, one of the goals to get where we want to get, we have to win the CBL. And it starts this Friday night at the University of Redlands. It's our homecoming. It's going to be our family night. There's going to be so much going on that it'd be a shame if we didn't play up to our potential.
How are your kids reacting to the win? I mean, how were they today and over the weekend as you left University of Redlands? What's their mood? Do they feel like they've won it, or do they feel like now it's time to get busy?
I think that they were really excited. I gave them all weekend to enjoy the win. Because not a lot of people really thought we could pull it off. Now it's Monday. We've already watched films. We're getting ready for A.B. Miller. That's what our next goal is to take. I mean, basically after this week, we'll be in first place or last place in the CBL. I mean, it's that simple. So, I hope we come out and we're a force at practice today and throughout the week, and we're ready for Friday night.
Okay, now we'll go a little bit into A.B. Miller, but one final question on Mission Viejo. What does this do for you? You've been here, we've talked about this before, for 10 years, all right? The Inland Empire has always been sort of the stepchild, it's always Orange County football, LA football. What does this do for Inland Empire football? Does this put us on the map? Does this show that we have the brand of football out here that can play against
I think
them?
it does, and not only us winning, if you look at through our division, through the Inland Division, Upland beat Loyola, Vista Marietta beat Crespi, Centennial continues to beat Mater Dei. I think there was one more that I was pretty impressed with, but there's a lot of people getting big quality wins against Pac-5 or those kind of schools. So I mean, it says a lot about our division and how strong it is.
Okay, so we're finally starting to get some of the respect. It's taken years and years and years of building the program to do that, but now we're here. A.B. Miller, we faced them Friday night. What are their strengths? Where are they going to attack us at? Are they more of a running physical team or?
Spread team, another spread team, and we seem to see a lot of them. It was a good change to play Mission Viejo, where we saw, 2 backs and a tight end and multiple formations. Now we're getting back to another spread offense with tons of athletes, tons of athleticism. Defensively, tons of athletes, tons of athleticism. They have the kid, Rashawn Booker, who's got 15, 16 offers already at their linebacker spot. So, I mean, he'll be interesting to watch, and it'll be interesting. I think our kids accept those kind of challenges. Our offensive line is like, oh, great, we get to block a guy who's going to be playing at the next level. So that, when he goes to the next level, they can always say, oh, yeah, I blocked him. So that those kind of things are it drives our kids a little bit.
Okay. So, A.B. Miller this coming Friday, and then the next 5 weeks playing in the CBL, and then into the playoffs.
Yep, hopefully. You got to secure a top 3 spot. We feel like our preseason has put us in position to be ready for the CBL. We also know that everybody's going to be gunning for us. We have a huge target on our back. I mean, if someone could beat us, that means that not only they're better than us, but they're better than Mission Viejo. They're better than Dorsey. They're better than all these schools. So it's kind of a meltdown effect. We know that Miller's going to give us their best game. And then we know the rest of the CBL is going to give us their best game. We've won the CBL the last 2 years, and I think 3 of the last 4. So, I mean, we're the team to beat, and in order to win the CBL title, you got to knock Rev off. So we're preparing for that right now.
All right. Any injuries? Anybody out that is significant or?
Every injury is significant. I can tell you that I don't know if McKelly Fato will be able to play this week. He started out on a really, really sprained ankle, and he made it through as far as he could through the game. I think he did it early, and he made it all the way through the third and fourth quarter. So I don't know if he'll be able to go this week. We'll be hopefully getting Darius Harrison back this week at the running back spot. I know you didn't ask me that part yet, but I'm excited to get a running back so we can get Jesse back to where he does best, get Zach out where he does things best offensively. So things are looking up. Things are looking up health-wise, offensively, and then it looks like McKelly's going to be the only one that seems to be out defensively.
All right. Well, join us on Friday night, 7:30 once again, correct?
7:30.
7:30 at Ken Rutter Stadium at the University of Redlands for Rev Wildcat football. Thank you.
CBL football, baby.
Go Wildcats. Once again, check us out on www.revfootball.com or on Facebook at Rev Football.